Oh my goodness gracious!
I wasn't expecting that.
It's authentic.
So it's authentic. There's no perpetrating. So
This is me. I ain't trying to be nobody else.
Los Internetos, we're back. Blue Tigers Fitted Show. Back at it again for the third count. I think we were counting down to 10. Box is over. 9! Shake his hands. Get him off. It's over. Down goes Frazier. But we're back at it again. Regular ass time. How in the hell are you?
I'm superb.
You're superb?
Superb.
I see you shining over there, nigga.
Yeah, it's a little hot.
A little hot?
We're living in the third world over here.
Third world, huh?
Yeah.
What's on these sides over here?
Karate, motherfucker.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What the fuck is going on?
I'm trying to get Tom's levels right here.
Oh,
He's
tell
not
Tom-
doing any fake.
Tell Ty to speak the fuck up.
God damn it. Shit.
Speak up, damn it. Shit.
Mike.
Say your piece.
Put some bass in your voice, bitch.
But no, it's all good. Everything's glow up is continuing.
Still continuing, huh?
New people, new
month?
new everything.
New everything.
I'm good, baby.
New people, new everything.
We living over here.
Living over here.
Out with the old and with the new.
Well,
Take that however you want.
hope somebody's listening. Message. Scumbag Sherm. Howdy do, partner.
What up, though?
How are you?
Ah, man, I'm chilling.
How's Baraka in the outworld, baby?
Baraka's a dude. So first off, pause on your statement.
Oh, so now you niggas know what I'm talking about this
Right.
week. Yeah,
Now you gonna correct
2 weeks
some
ago,
shit.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy wasn't even a thing. Oh, I don't know what Mortal Kombat is, Teek. Melina, this nigga comes from random facts.
what?
No, nigga, you know what Outworld is. God damn it.
I don't know about Baraka, though.
What, you fucking with Melina chicks?
I'd rather fuck with Marlena than Baraka all day.
She's got the Baraka teeth.
Good.
You forgot about that, huh?
Yeah, I go back and think. Read the statement.
How's the Illuminati going?
Yeah, how's that going?
The Illuminati?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't,
you
talk
because his
about,
shirt. He's a,
I can't talk about the Illuminati.
internet's.
Shout out to Bangle Club.
You can't see
They
it.
don't let niggas in the Illuminati?
No,
No,
they don't.
they don't.
They don't.
No, that's not even a thing. That's just some shit the white man created for you niggas to be distracted. Message yet again.
It's going to be the message episode.
Freshly Made Beats is in the building. He's not mic'd up, but he's here, people. You know, on that LTE speed. You know, cutting up them beats, chopping up them beats as we speak. This week has been a great week. You know,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fantastic. Shaking, moving and shaking.
Real.
Shaking somebody, something. You know, you never know. You never know who's gonna pop up or pop in or out
Or off.
or off. Jump off.
There it is.
There it is. Message. Take that how you like it. But I'm excited because I know over the post, or I should say pre-Christmas holiday, it wasn't Lucifer's holiday yet. You know, we talking about, you know, pagan holiday, Christmas, right? You with me? Okay, stay with me. It was cold as hell outside. I know that. I know how it can be cold as hell. As hell's really not cold, but shit's not hot. Who knows? Because once again, the white man's painted a picture of how hell should be. We don't know if it's dark and hell is hot. Shout out to DMX. But what I know is, me and regular ass Tom moseyed our way on the other side of town. It wasn't snowing that day. You remember, Tom? It was just cold.
It was just cold.
It was a cold night. Cold night.
A cold winter.
A cold winter. And I got a phone call from the homie, and he's like, man, look here. You doing podcasts, I'm doing podcasts. If you don't bring your ass down here, get on the show, we got to have this show. And I said, okay, I'm down. Let's go. We're going to do it. Then get over there, and I'll meet my man Marcus over here, a.k.a. Curve Gotti. Clap it up. From Scratch Podcast is in the building.
What's up?
What's happening?
Curve
What's happening?
Gotti's here.
Curve Gotti is in the building, okay?
You know it.
Just so you know, I still don't like Vapor Max. That tweet.
Nope. No, you can't.
That tweet I put out was for somebody that said they were going to get me a pair. And I was like, okay, if this is going to get me a pair, this is the pair to get. However, I still don't have that pair, nor am I paying $200
Nope.
for a pair. But
I said, you know, I've been following Teek on the gram. He's doing this. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing major bag stuff. And he been posting that Vapor Max that he said he hated so much on his
so
Blue
much.
Tigers Fitted. And
did.
I was like, Teek, really? He's
You know,
like, fire.
Yeah.
Like,
really?
someone had to hack his account. I know. This is clearly not
The
BTF.
first one I let it slide. I know he working. I know he doing his job. Then he came with another one like, I need this one. I was like,
So you say Teek was fronting, huh?
I don't know. I think they wore him down. Finally,
Shout out to Nike, man. Shout out to Vapor Max. Shout out to that person that's supposed to get that $200 pair. Size 11, by the way.
And a size 10 and a half, too. You can't- I had hit the follow on him, too. So.
Hit the follow. Gotcha. Need
All
that
right.
10.5. See what he's talking about.
If you doing that.
But what's happening, sir? Got you on the show, man. You know, I got to see this guy got merch and everything. We're slipping.
I
BTF
told
from
Teek,
scratch.
I told Teek, I said he had to the summertime or I was going to start bootlegging Blue Tigers Fitted merchandise. It's July.
It is
You
July.
know, I got my
Summer's
screen
here.
printing guy. I'll tag y'all page with the shirt on. Like, BTF,
Support.
BTF, support the homies.
Got that juice. Yeah, man. I see you making big moves, man, with the show. You got to talk about, for the internets that don't know and the people listening in, From Scratch Podcast. Where did the name come from?
Okay.
And what's the pod all about?
All right, so From Scratch came from, so a couple years ago, me and my homeboy, the New Dangerous,
The New Dangerous.
we were trying to do like online radio. I think it was Blog Talk Radio at that time, and we called it like The Kitchen or something.
Okay.
Like we was trying to, play off being upstairs from the basement, keep
Yes.
that whole thing. That fizzled out. We just stopped doing it, and then the podcast boom kind of happened. So like this was around summer 14.
Okay.
And we were like, let's do the podcast. And he had grabbed some mics, and then we just plugged in, and then we've kind of been rocking ever since. But we had to think of a name. So we were like, man, we had The Kitchen. We should do that. I was like, no, I don't know if that's it. And then I think Justin said something about, like, we want to start from scratch. Like, we're going to have to start from scratch. And I was like, that's it.
That's it.
And then I was like, we're just going to take the vowels out, make it look cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that was it. You
Yeah.
know, the first logo looked like trash. Like I took like a picture of the mic and put like From Scratch on it with just no vowels it was a picture. It was terrible when I looked at it. So I saw it like a couple months ago. I was like, this was really trash. Like, we had no idea what we were trying to do. So
Sure.
and then like with the podcast, like we wanted to focus on Detroit initially, and so we just kind of we knew people who were doing dope stuff,
Yeah.
and we knew it was people we wanted to talk to, who were doing dope stuff, and we just wanted to give people a lane to talk about like where they started, like that's where the whole From Scratch came from.
Nice,
So
nice.
the beginning ingredients of how you got to where you at, and kind of use that to, like motivate people, or like if somebody had a similar idea, like now like you can do it too.
Exactly.
So like when we have people come on as guests, or even just like even when we kicking in on episodes, like you kind of get something from it. Like so that's what we wanted to do with it. And that was like like just being inspired by like Combat Jack show. Because he was he was the earlier
Shout out to Mr.
earlier
Reggie
guys, and just we wanted it to be worth something. Like I didn't like we were going crazy at that time when we first started, because he like my co-host was in law school
Okay.
in East Lansing, and so I was in Detroit, and so we were, what I'm saying. So that's how we kind of fizzled out that time, because like he was like law school became law school.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So it
Oh,
was
shit.
like,
Yeah, I don't have time for this podcast shit. I'm gonna holler at you.
but then we just it kind of we fell down, and then like a situation happened. The Audio Wave Network was starting up, and so that kind of helped centralize things. So that's where Teek and Time came through. And it's like it was a studio. So now, like before, we were like Mobile Express. Like we was packing shit up with the laptop.
Yeah.
And we would come to you. And we interviewed, like the interview that never happened, but it did happen. We interviewed Ro
Oh, word.
in the
Okay.
staircase.
Oh, really?
And my man's laptop died. Episode's gone forever. And it was like, it's like it was a good one. It was probably like 45 minutes.
Yeah. I just
Shit's
kicking it,
going,
talking.
Going forever. So at least having a studio, a real location, we don't have to worry about
Yeah, yeah.
the laptop dying. And then,
Oh,
what I'm saying?
man.
But
Nah, for the record, I'm pretty sure you're the first actual podcaster we've had on the show.
okay,
I'm pretty sure.
That is correct.
That is a fact.
That is correct.
I appreciate
This
you know
is
long time listener,
Long time listener,
first
man.
time guest,
First time
you know what I'm
guest.
saying?
Marcus has been supporting, man, from like day one. I think he was like literally one of the first iTunes comments.
When I
think
saw it,
that
this one
had.
the Skyline. This one the Skyline was
So
on.
okay, that's real, man.
So
Talk about a whack logo.
Well, I was just about to say.
no, but you
know what?
you don't be knowing. You just be like, I need, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck, we're gonna get cease and desist from Google. This nigga, Getty Images. Sorry.
Until you had to put it because the pressure is on when you like figuring everything out. And it's like, shit, these niggas want a picture.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't really be like, all right, let's find a graphic designer. I'm trying to get this shit out. I'm trying to be famous, nigga. You just throw some shit up there. So
Famous nigga.
and once you figure it out, like, oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Because look at Juan Epstein. They still got the same. Like, them niggas don't even look the same.
Hey, I ain't
Like
mad at it.
Rosenberg hair been went south, but he got like he's still on there with it. So it's like we wasn't the only ones who didn't know what the hell we was, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we were doing with it.
So as a podcaster, what made you, say, screw it, I'm buying the mic and we're gonna talk about it? Was it an event? You know what? I gotta get some shit off my.
It was
mind.
nothing. Like if in the archives, our first episode, we was in my homeboy's mom's basement. This is when Orange is the New Black first had came out. That shit is playing in the background. We just turned the mics on. Like we didn't we just turned them on and we didn't even have we didn't even know what we were gonna do with it. Like we knew we wanted to like have guests and shit, but it was like, how do we even get guests? How do you tell people? Because 3 years ago, nobody even knew. Like here, you know what I'm saying? Like in this area, talking about a podcast was like talking about going on a spaceship.
Yeah, I've
people
had
were
that.
like, what is that?
I've had that conversation.
Word that? Oh, okay. And you get that.
It's like it's an interview thing. So y'all like on the radio or something?
Yeah, and
What
it's
is a
like
podcast?
not at all, my nigga.
No,
Like
not
it's
at all.
not that.
Internet.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like, so just trying to explain it. So like that was a hurdle. You know what I'm saying in the beginning, but like the first episode, we was just shooting the shit. Didn't understand the concept of time. You know what I mean? Like, because we were listening to somebody who was already established. So it's like when the first time I think I listened to Combat, like Fab might have been on there. So it was like an hour, and it's like almost 2 hours. So I thought that was it.
Yeah,
like,
that was a standard of like, hey, let's do it. Let's do 2 hours.
Niggas only gonna listen if I'm
Right.
So it's like you just try. We just was like just shooting the shit. Like it was cool for us, like a therapy situation, if you will. But we ain't know what we was doing. Like,
yeah, it's the same way for us. I mean, I know when we first started out, it was pretty crazy. This is before Tom came on. It's funny you mentioned you had stuff in the background. Cause I just remember like playoffs being on. Was it 2 years ago, whatever it was.
That's funny because I'm sitting there listening, thinking, reminiscing of when we
same exact
first,
thing.
Yeah,
but it's funny because the first night I think the mics got hot, equipment all got set up. We're like, okay, let's do it. I think there was way too much alcohol flowing that night. And it became a lost tape episode.
So is that the lost
That's the
episodes?
lost episodes. You haven't even heard the lost episodes like last time.
Motherfuckers was holding out.
Holding out. It's buried. Okay.
Right.
I was calling out
Dig them shits up.
I was calling out too many people's government name, first and last.
Yeah, you was.
Okay. Fuck Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Fuck Wendy Williams. Like it was like, but it was also like my people from high school
Like
shit. You
personal
know what I'm
people,
saying?
yeah.
It was
they
personal
wasn't
people.
listening. Fuck them niggas.
Yeah, they listening. They was listening.
If they was listening,
They definitely listening.
If you were listening,
we'd have heard
thank
about
you.
it. We'd have heard about
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Put a comment up.
Yeah.
Like the page.
It'd have been a
Still
problem.
fuck them niggas.
Yeah, it'd have been a problem.
Yeah,
If we released
yeah.
those tapes, it'd have been a problem. Some feelers would have got hurt. Somebody probably would have been knocking on my door.
Yeah, you might have got snuffed coming out of work
Oh,
one
yeah,
day. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
We
what I'm
don't-
saying.
We don't need that. We don't
Somebody's
need that.
moms would have been mad. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you fuck my mom? Let that shit get out on wax, nigga. Like, nah. So we couldn't put that kind of information out for the internets. But it's funny you speak of that, man. Like, I know when I came to the show, it was super dope because, first I was getting interviewed. I don't get interviewed. I normally do the interviewing.
Oh, it's weird as hell. Like
It's-
when Sherm was counting down, I was ready to be like, "We back."
We back. 'Cause that's we back. It's funny 'cause
back.
if you ever
Like, oh,
hear
I'm not
Marcus show, he's the same thing. It's just come on real cool. Like there's no count. There's a count, but then there's nothing. Like the minute you cut on this pod, there's no music.
I got me
That shit,
now. I
that
got
shit just
music
comes
now.
on, and he's just like, "Yeah, we back." I'm like, "Damn, this is nigga smooth as hell when he come on." Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, "Damn, okay, that's the intro I need up in here." Hell.
Teek.
Okay, we like
With Teek, so Tico and Tab came on, right? So this is we was happy to be back. It's a dope episode. It's still living on the internet. Go check that out. And we so this is my controversial episode.
Yeah.
So we upset.
With
It
these
wasn't
two?
even that. They didn't do it.
Okay.
It was me.
I was about to say if these two.
It was me because we was talking about Tupac.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And so these niggas, and they still won't let it die. Like, so you know, like how like the lie changes as it goes down the line. So now, like, Tom and Teek was there. Now they like, that nigga said Tupac ain't a legend. Like, that nigga's trash. And I was like, I never said that. Like, we'll be having other people coming like, you know, that nigga hate Tupac guts, right?
Right, yeah.
I was like, I never said this. Like, that's not what we said.
Whoa, how do we hate Tupac's guts?
That's how we said, like, yeah, he said that nigga wasn't even alive or something. I was like, I never said this.
That's messing with BTF Teek. He'll get you caught up in some bullshit.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. We just was talking. I forgot how it came up.
I did too.
That's when he was named the light skinned Lord.
Okay.
That's right.
That's where the light skinned Lord
that was
came.
nice.
By the way, we banned that name.
No, it's not a
He
bad.
tried
No,
it.
he was
He
taking
tried
it-
it.
he
He
took
tried
it
it.
too-
No,
You blew his head
No.
clean on
Yeah,
the
no,
pause.
no,
He still.
Yeah, pause.
No,
Pause.
yeah, that
Definitely
is a
pause.
pause. That is.
But you know, he came back like, "Oh, Cloud 10." I'm like, "Yo, let's just pop this right now."
But it was with the hyphenated E. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't mad at it.
You know
I
what I
ain't
mean?
mad
Light
at it.
skinned Lord. You know, out
You
here
know?
lording.
You got.
It's too feel important.
You got like knighted. What's that ceremony?
Yeah, Lord, nigga.
Is that the same thing?
Lord Teek.
Call me Trey God, but I feel like the Lord.
Is that what it is? though? That's lording. I don't know.
Lord
Yeah, that's what
Teek.
you call the Lord.
Light skinned Lord. I went on Twitter, niggas went wild. Oh my God.
This guy.
Yeah, that's right. It's the
That's
Lord.
real.
Got
That's
that
real.
dub. God damn it.
So, what's your favorite interview? Like, because we've been doing it for a while too, and I know we done had some moments that we really enjoy. So, I know you done had a couple that's like,
Man, that's tough. Cause our podcast was guest based, so it's a lot. I think the ones that stick out is the one nobody ever heard. I say the road one,
Yeah.
just cause that experience was, you know what I'm saying. Like it was like he was just kicking it with
Ro
us.
likes to talk to you with his hands a lot too. He'd be like, yeah, so you know, no, my guy. He'd be like,
So that one was cool. Kool-Aid gave us a good one.
okay.
Low Key gave us a good one. So Low Key is the guy I told you that hosts like Trap Karaoke, and he hosts the Henny Palooza party.
Okay.
So his story is cool, and like how that happened. Like a lot of the connections that I make are off of Twitter.
right.
So like I appreciate when people say Twitter is dead, and I'm like, well, I'm glad you left.
Yeah.
And so like, because that's
real,
like my
real
way to like that's how I meet people like I don't know. Like it's cool when it's like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I know people already in my phone, but it's like I knew Teek from Twitter.
Right.
And so like reaching out from him there, like we had exchanged numbers before, but it initially kicked off.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, from there. So that's how so that happened, and like we coordinated it, and that worked out. Jaquavius Coleman was a good one.
Yeah.
So like that's like my biggest episode to date. But that one was cool just because I'm from Flint originally. I know y'all had Lev LV on here.
Yep. LV.
So
shout out to LV.
him being
baby.
from Flint, and it was like we just I didn't know him growing up,
Right.
but like we kicked it on air, and so like people that listen, like y'all just sound like old friends talking.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying? And so
That harkens back to what you said, therapeutic, because I know four of us personally have doing this podcast shit. It kind of is like therapy. So
Every week, I sit with these nuts over here.
yeah, it was
Because
they had like a little podcast session that it was during like startup week. So it was like the white man was up there, and so the white man said like how they record their podcast. It's like
we was at where he was at Eddie Griffin. Where we was at where it was the white man. God damn, he was like a pimp or something.
No, the reporter. You talking about the reporter?
No, he had superpowers and shit. Or
undercover brother.
yes, and that was the villain was just the white man.
so the white man they was up there like, yeah, we just hang out. Like this is when we do this instead of bowling. And I was like, well, I guess, you could put it that way. Like, instead of going bowling once a week, we just record our podcast. And this and that. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess that counts. So
I have a lot of stuff to say. It's
Well,
like,
if you feel like you do, come on, do it.
Whoever
Come on,
listens
say it.
is
Yeah.
gonna listen.
Somebody gonna listen.
Somebody's gonna listen and run with that shit. They're gonna be like, Teek, we love you, dirty.
And so I'll leave it those because I don't want to leave everybody out.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying? Teek was one of my good episodes.
It was
too.
cool, man. Like
Because
I said.
we were really just kicking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yep. And then what's the name? Isha and them walked in from Detroit Riot.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, hey. How are you? Hey. Just saw you a couple weeks ago.
Right.
How
I
are
think
you?
I told Teek and Tom on that episode, like, when y'all had my man come over here,
Who that?
like y'all didn't bring him over, but it was where is he from? Somewhere across the pond.
Oh, yeah.
Peter.
Peter.
Yeah.
Him being on y'all's show, it made everything real.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like on SoundCloud, you see all of these pings, and you don't know, like, it's like, is this shit like
Yeah.
just the towers connecting, and it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they don't explain, like,
This
they
is
don't
spam bot.
Right.
yeah, like you don't know, and so it was like this dude coming, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Netherlands.
the Netherlands on y'all show, like, yeah, we listen. I played in the class, and it's like, shit, them real numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't like, cause you know, like you see it, like it's easy for you to get caught up in it, like, man, like, you know, like seeing Detroit and Ferndale and like Ann Arbor, you like, all right,
Cool.
I get that. You know what I'm saying? But like you see, like
somebody from across the pond for real.
Yugoslavia pop up on there. You're like, how the hell you find it?
You like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and so
wait a
and then like he
Hey.
came away. I was like, damn, these are real people. I gotta make sure I'm really talking to you know, talking to these people when you on here,
Yeah,
man.
this
think
dude was
that's
like what
part of it.
7'2" when he came over.
Peter's not a he's
that's crazy.
It's like 7. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
legit 7'2".
7'2".
That's insane. man.
Couldn't fit in Studio One right now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
definitely
saying?
couldn't fit in Studio
insane.
One. Nah.
But it's kind of crazy, the podcasting game. You literally could talk to the world. So that's probably one of my favorite aspects of doing it.
Yeah,
man.
y'all made it real. Like I said before, I would
shout out.
look at it, I would gas myself up like, damn, look at that. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, it's a real ass, like it's a real person like that.
Yeah.
That person connected with you. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, I'm in Detroit.
For the love of hip hop in
For
this
the
case.
love of hip hop, and
that
it
was
was
dope.
we got to reach back out, man, because his book was like what 75% done or something. When he came on the show like a year ago.
Yeah, I got an email. Peter.
Something crazy, man.
Hopefully he hear this episode. I'll shoot him up, hit him up.
Just to be brought up in someone's classroom, like somebody's listening to my ass.
And
Better
that
not
was-
bring your kids, you know, like
That was dope.
that's crazy. You know what I mean? Talk about like how. So you get guests, you get good guests, and you get good interviews, right? Any awkward
Bunch
interviews?
of
You don't
them.
have to call out particular names.
A bunch of them.
No,
So I,
shit's out.
a bunch of
what
them.
we like.
That's not very
One
awkward
of
time.
them,
This
it was a recent one.
Uh-huh.
So like some of them, I think like rappers are the most awkward.
Yeah.
Um,
Why?
So was it like 2 episodes ago, 3?
this one wasn't too. The I'll tell you about the awkward one that was a
Okay.
couple episodes ago. But like,
Oh, it is.
because rappers, you don't know, like you don't, like they don't, like rappers make music and they don't get the person side. You know what I mean? And so like you like get somebody like I know the music, listen to the music, and you think that they're one way, and them niggas be camera shy on the
Yeah.
microphone. You like, fam,
Right.
talk, like you know what I'm saying? Like what's
Say something.
Be like,
like
fucking
what you
Kodak
get,
have a
like,
goddamn
what you-
ski mask on.
Yeah, and that's a lot of the younger kids. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, this is weird. And you like, because you like when we have guests, like I want every interview to be a good one. Like
Yeah.
I
You
want
to
everybody.
feel welcome and you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
yo,
you want everybody, and we, you know, I know I'm cool. Like I ain't pressing them up, and like I ain't trying to trick you up either. You know what I mean? So
right,
it's like
right.
they could tell your story. Like that's what that was the whole pitch. Like that was the whole pitch. Like
Yeah.
we want people and like people like artists that do podcasts or interviews in general. Like once you get to meet them, like that's how you get to meet them. And I've listened to tons of podcasts that I checked people out. After I heard their story, like their story, that was the deal breaker of like, well, let me see what they talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
like this helps you. Like you know, like
yeah.
this can help you for real. Like people they can connect with. And
Right.
if you making music and you can't connect with people, you're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
Absolutely.
so it was tough. Like the interview we had a couple weeks ago, and it's so it was like I know him. Like he's one of my friends. He's not an artist, but he wrote a book.
Uh-huh.
So he had reached out to me like coming on the show. So I'm like, cool, like yeah, no doubt. And so we didn't see the book before he got there, and so we thought the book was one thing, and it was totally different. So the book
Whole bag
was
of dicks.
about like no, it wasn't that foul. It was just about like
But it was foul.
it was about
Yo, fam.
because the book is supposed to be like about kids, like a money making club for kids or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool. It's just gonna be about how to make money,
Yeah.
like do a little side job. So we sitting there, he talking about it. So I'm like, all right, this makes sense. And then he jumped out the window, and it was like the first chapter. Like I said, I didn't see the book. First chapter of the book was like, I don't believe in organized sports for kids.
Oh, okay.
And so we're like, so he's sitting there talking about it. So like the guy, my homeboy JG, who engineers our show, he opened the book and he like, can you talk about this? And he like, yeah, I think so I'm a parent, you know what I'm saying? So just to put that out there, I'm a parent. My son plays sports and all that stuff. So he like, yeah, I just think like if you pay for sports, it put you paying money shows that it's important to you. And this dictates how kids think by the level of importance. So if you're putting money down,
interesting,
and the fact that you're showing up to the game, it makes it important to the kid. And so I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm gonna let him get this off. It's so much. So I'm just kind of sitting there and like, if we had a camera on, it would have been like the most awkward shit because I'm just like, nigga, you is wilding. And then so the next day, after we released the episode, he make this video. He said, yeah, I don't have my kids. So he didn't say this on the show. He said, I don't have my kids play sports because it's a depreciating activity. They can't play sports the rest of their life. So why would I have them play sports now?
Switched it all the way up on you.
And even with that, though, I like, this is extreme because tennis is a lifetime sport. Right. Golf is a lifetime sport, right? And this is where money is made. As far as you talking about depreciating, and even though we older, like we just not playing above the rim no more with basketball. As long as you keep your body in shape, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, hey, you don't want your kids to have activity, like you don't want them to exercise because you think, you know what I'm saying? Like off of some, so it was like that was the most recent awkward one because it was like polarizing how different, you know what I mean? It's just like. Cause my son plays sports because like I wanted him to be around other boys. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like his little brother, his little brother's too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a bunch of kids on the block. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different in time. So it's like it's him. So he needs to, you know, I want him to play with kids his age.
Exactly.
Get some friends and just not be sitting in, you know, like in front of the TV. So I think organized sports is great.
You know what I'm saying? Like as a team, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you get to work as a team. And I go to the games, like I'm not, you know, hard on my son about like sports. I want him to have fun. Like, are we gonna practice to make sure he's competing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like I want him to, you know what I'm saying, like I just want him to have, like I want him to meet other boys. Yeah. And like I go to the games because my parents couldn't come to my games. So it's like I put myself in the position to where I don't have to miss, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to miss games. So like to make that be like, you're not doing that because you think it's important. Like I know because I love my son.
Now does old boy, let me ask you this, does old boy have kids?
He has 3.
Oh, hell.
What?
And so he pulled one of his sons out. So he talked about this. And this was the like this is when I'm just like, you know, like you like my nigga.
Yeah.
Because he said he pulled him out, and his like the oldest son is 10. He pulled him out of basketball because he said like he was too focused on it, and he was like, yeah, like you know when I was younger I wouldn't read to go play basketball, and so like my son is 8, and so he doesn't do anything. Until his homework and his reading, and like you don't touch nothing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
None of that matters until so I was like, you can do whatever you want to do with it. Like, and you crazy. Like your kids will perform how you want them to perform. Like taking them out of it, I don't know if that's, you know what I'm saying. Like the bit like that.
He sounded like he got a lot of like 9th place trophies and shit.
It was
celebrating mediocrity over there and shit.
It got weird.
It's all right. You got that what's that little award you used to get in school? Citizenship award?
Right, yeah, right.
It got weird, man.
Award. What the fuck is that?
I'm sitting there, I was like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, how do you come to that? And like, you know, like sports gave you like I feel like sports saved my life.
Yeah, for sure.
Growing up because you get all the discipline.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the
it.
list of stuff that you get from it, and it was just like, well,
you know,
I'm gonna let you cook, fam. Like I won't cut you up because my show isn't that, but we was 2 seconds away from like, nigga, is you? Nigga, what?
I feel that same way. Sports, you know, saved me as well. I know hoes save Sherm, you know, because he wasn't into sports.
Nah, you're right. Hoes did save me. I didn't save them. So I like
You know what I'm saying?
I like how you
Yeah,
put that.
absolutely. So some niggas play basketball, some niggas,
No, before you're not the parent that's out here whooping the ref's ass, are you? You know what I'm saying?
No. I let them. Like I try to, like I know like they paying attention,
Yeah.
and so like he know I care. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's out of control, I ain't gonna touch no ref though, cause I ain't about to go to jail off of
puffy, on some puffy shit.
Right.
off of 8-year-old games. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shit gets real in people.
Like I'll say, you know what I'm saying? I'll say something, but because this was his first year playing basketball, so it get crazy, and like his second year playing baseball, like it get intense. Like some of the parents are serious. Like the basketball when they had his playoff game, they act like they wasn't 8.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was the other team was there, so they like, for real, ref? You gonna do that?
No,
You ain't gonna.
serious.
They just gonna let him do it. Like they 8. Like,
Yeah.
but she wanted officiating like it was
this
the
is
Class A
I was about to say,
like semifinals.
that's Magic versus Bird out
Right.
there.
Oh,
They're not 8th graders. Shit.
It was, but it was.
This was the forum on a hot night in June. Shit.
Sure, this was 8 years old. This is what I'm saying. This is not 8th grade. Not even 8th grade. This is.
Well, I know what. I know what our awkward episodes have been a lot more raunchier
Have they been around
than that.
I miss that girl.
Shout
I don't
out
remember
Moses
her.
and God.
Shanti.
I miss her.
We gotta get Shanti back.
I miss her. She was
Yeah, or
sauced.
that. Yeah, or when
Yeah.
she's been on the show. Or,
She
That-
was
you said that was awkward?
sauced.
no, not awkward.
Oh.
Just
You know what
I
happened?
don't think we've had an awkward
us,
show.
We don't get awkward. We might just get
It
too
just get
juiced.
wild. Yeah, it just get wild.
Yeah, sometimes the nights we might bring Henny to the set.
Like I
BTF
talked about.
juice, Sherm.
Like I
BTF
talked.
juice, Sherm.
Sorry, BTF.
I think I talked about
Hennessy
the
does not
last.
sponsor the BTF show.
Right,
whatsoever.
you can though.
can.
It should.
I think I talked about
Sponsor
the last
fucking-
episode where just the whole Moses episode. Where it was dancing pandas and
White women coming in.
white bitches coming in screaming.
White bitches. I'm
and
sorry, not
people
white
yelling
women.
through windows and
Yeah, that was a crazy ass.
That
night.
was-
yeah.
that was
That was-
quite
Y'all have a good time.
Yeah, that was
No,
pretty
that was-
crazy.
that was quite
sometimes
interesting.
It just let the night just goes, and we wind up with pandas dancing.
or us just sitting
in the
there
studio.
waiting and when managers for people come in and
Hey,
you know
No.
it's all love, but just how that whole process
I was
works.
getting sleepy.
No, you gotta wait.
Hey, I would
He'll
do the
be-
same. Listen,
he'll be here at this
listen.
time
Listen, he or
I'm
she
checking
will.
out the scene
he or she
first.
will. He or she will.
and
Okay.
and
Regular ass time.
That was just awkward.
Fuck some shit up over
don't
here.
know who
Okay.
we talking
Yep. I
about.
don't
That
know.
was just
I don't know
awkward.
either.
Well,
Regular
fuck you
ass.
guys.
Yep.
I don't need to know.
Right.
It was
Nope,
awkward.
nope.
It was just
Okay.
awkward.
Don't say it.
So
I know who regular.
I
ass
said
is talking
it was an awkward.
No.
It was one of our second greatest episodes. So I'm not
I'm putting
complaining.
that out there in the air. Second greatest, huh?
Yeah.
It's fun
Well,
stuff.
according to the
biggest.
numbers wise,
Fuck
it
numbers.
was. See what?
What Mano say? I don't even do it for love, nigga. Fuck, I look like doing it for some likes.
For
Get the
likes?
fuck out of
Y'all
here,
niggas
man.
need approval.
Y'all fucking Mano. Get out of here.
But Mano, the irony is that he did that for
Thank you.
For likes.
Exactly.
Motherfucker.
For
Outta
likes.
here with
because
that
you want to
shit.
turn the camera on.
Yeah, exactly.
If you just was talking to your niggas, like he's like, hey. Fresh, turn
niggas
the
up
camera
here-
on, my nigga.
niggas up here
Fresh,
reposting
fresh,
that
turn the
shit.
camera on, nigga. You think I'm doing this shit for likes, nigga? You think I need approval, nigga?
I only do it for loves. What the fuck I look like doing it for some likes?
As
You
it's
think I'm
on
trying to make
social-
time last,
social
nigga? You think I'm talking for the camera, nigga?
Then he had
I am.
Then he had a smacks too. He had a smacks.
Get my good side, nigga. How I look? Come here, nigga.
Fuck,
Come here.
Fuck Mano. He shot Tupac.
Retweet me, nigga. I'm at for real.
I ain't seen the Tupac movie yet, man.
Don't go see
Don't
it.
even watch that shit when it come on
Just
regular
listen.
TV.
Just listen to like
heard
Mildred
it was-
Gaddis episode. You'll know.
Yeah, I heard it was all bad.
That Mildred Gaddis
No,
was so
it's all-
Is
bald.
that
it's all
hilarious?
bad. It's all bad.
That's hilarious. And it's Dumas, by the way, fresh. Not Dumas. Karen Dumas. You call the bitch Mildred Gaddis, so it don't even matter.
Yeah,
That shit was great.
motherfucker. Now you're trying to correct.
Yeah,
somebody.
What's he-
don't
Fuck
backtrack
outta
now.
here.
Once
nigga.
I saw the Tyler, they found her.
Yeah,
They found Mildred
you
Gaddis.
see, we see we didn't tag her at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Twitter, the at Twitter.
What?
Shout out to Twitter.
Oh, the Twitter, Curve Gotti, CURVGOTTI on the Twitter. Hit me up there. You know, you'll get the podcast links there.
Absolutely.
It's the From Scratch podcast. Check that out too. You know, I'm rocking with BTF juice today with the homies.
Already, that's how we do. You come to town, come to our neck of the woods. What you saying, Rick, last time?
What?
Yeah, so
keep going.
What you looking?
My nigga Sherm's
What you looking forward
directions.
to?
Yeah, I'm
What you got coming up soon? Anything?
What? Well, I'm dang, I don't know. It's I'm still cooking stuff up. We are working on an event. It's just the logistics that we're working on. It'll be cool. Everybody will come out. You know, the homies, Blue Tigers fitted to be there
Already in the building.
So it'll be cool. We just trying to, you know, make a couple dollars. We got some merch coming. I got some t-shirts, man.
Large and snapbacks all day.
So
XL, 2X, 3X.
Right.
So that's that, man.
shit over there.
Just try to make a couple dollars and just, you know, do it for the culture. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying,
For the
man?
culture.
For the culture.
For the culture. Iconic.
Make some good episodes.
Culture.
Polarizing.
That'll make
You know what I'm
sense later.
saying? So
I guess so.
It will.
And you all over SoundCloud, the Stitchers, the iTunes, same old.
I'm on Apple Podcasts,
right.
Stitcher,
All on the internet.
Google
That's real.
Play. We submitted to the Spotify one now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I send y'all that link too.
Nice.
You know, just being nerds on the internet. I found that with pods and color and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just use them tags, man.
Use some tags, baby. So I've been trying to tell niggas. Hashtag me,
It'll-
nigga. Exactly.
Work out. You
Work
know
it
what
out.
I'm saying?
You hanging out for the second half, brother?
Yeah, I jump in here a little bit. Man. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. It's gonna be a doozy. Remember that Groundhog's Day?
Gonna be a good one.
Watch the step. It's a doozy.
You gotta do the sound effect after that. T.
No, you got.
You
You should have did that louder. That would have been.
You don't remember.
You should have done that louder. And on that note,
the
my
moment
niggas is
has
making
passed.
Eartha Kitt rolls and shit. Marcus.
Oh, man. They hit me up, you know what I'm saying? It's the biggest, you know, the biggest boss in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's Curve Gotti. Follow me, tweet at me. You know what I'm saying?
We make it do what it do.
I got this other hot take before. I know you about to cut it out. Because of Twitter, I think prostitution is going to be legalized soon.
Amen to that.
What?
Hookers and cocaine.
You ain't been saying
Cocaine and hookers.
more girls have been putting a PayPal and Cash App information just out there, and you be like, why?
And be careful. And be careful.
Like, what is going on?
And be careful, internet.
I'm broke, baby.
Don't go over that 10 grand threshold a year on Cash App because they will come and tax your ass.
Nigga, that's T getting that bag. Let's talk about T getting that shit.
Listen,
yeah.
10
Niggas
grand.
that know shit like
Listen,
that.
Yeah, listen, don't go over that 10 grand and get sticky, my nigga.
That was a
You
pro
already
tip.
know.
That's a pro tip.
Once it
right
gets to
there.
10K, stop it, okay?
Guess what? And it's only July, ladies and
Take your money
gentlemen.
out the ATM.
It's only they got the card now. The card is wavy. I like the Cash App card.
Cash App card.
Oh, it's free.
Guess what mine has? Triple X on it. It's porno card.
This is it for real?
That's
That
it for
shit
real.
nice, man.
There it is.
On the back.
Triple X.
Legit.
Hell no.
Hell yes.
How the hell you get this?
I was gonna draw like
They let you do
the
it.
eggplant
You
on it.
just
Happens
apply
as
for
my
it?
my dick card or something. But I said triple X.
No, they-
Just apply
porno
for
card.
it?
No, it popped up on the
the app?
like if in the app they like
And
you want a
spend- after you
designer
spend
card
so much, yeah, they allow you to
You want
like
a
design a
designer
card.
card?
So I designed my
Sure.
porno card. Triple X.
I feel bad. I didn't know it was
Oh yes.
I didn't know it was a certain limit. Well, you know, Teek is getting that bag.
You
Good
get
Lord.
that. You get that once you get to 10 grand. Is that what you
and
get?
on that
I
note,
get it. I ain't hit 10
allegedly-
grand. I got it. I ain't hit 10 grand.
Allegedly, on that internet,
No, we know T getting that 10 grand.
BTF juice is flowing too heavy here. No
Hey, look,
sir.
I'm in the. I'm just trying to get some boost from Teek. So whatever boost Teek don't want no more, I just he can.
I'm
that's
broke,
what I'm trying to
baby.
leave here.
I'm broke, baby.
That's the Rolex. That's the Rolex noise. If y'all can hear that.
I'm broke, baby. Internet's Blue Tigers Fitness Show. We'll be right back from Scratch Podcast is in the building.
Cheer.
Cheer, cheer. Get back to you with that second half, freshly made beat.
And we back. Blue Tigers Fitted. Blue Tigers Fitted. It's Curve Gotti's here. We're here with Scumbag Sherm.
Cheer.
BTF Teek. BTF time.
Already.
Freshly made beats in the house.
Made bees eats. Yo.
So he got the bag coming. Make sure y'all hit up Freshly Made Beats because he got a pack coming out soon.
That's right.
Yeah, where you at, Fresh?
Where you at, Fresh?
Damn.
We need them beats, baby.
He was talking beats as soon as he came down in the basement. So if you got the bars,
Hit them.
Freshly Made Beats.
God damn it.
As he smirks.
Fresh Douglas.
How confident he is. Just
Fresh
a smirk.
He
Douglas.
said he got that 10K. He
Right.
trying to get
10K.
that 10K on the cash.
Trying that black card, baby.
Trying to stay under the radar, baby.
Right.
You know, I'm
Cash
broke.
up.
No, I'm broke,
broke,
baby.
baby.
I'm
Right.
broke, baby.
We ain't gonna talk about fresh business.
Nah, not at all.
No,
What
not
we will
this
talk
time.
about is how big of a fucking joke the mall is.
Wait, what mall?
Any mall. Any
Any mall.
goddamn mall, okay?
Any
no
mall
mall in
America.
particular, okay?
Why say so?
Just say so's happens. I was at one of them motherfuckers today.
Mm-hmm.
For no apparent reason. Well, there was apparent reason, but
You was trying to get the Yeezys?
never that. Never boys. I just make a phone call and get those. But
Lord talk.
lording, okay?
Lord.
Lording.
This is high Esquire talk. You know?
Hi, Esquire. But I look, okay. You know, shout out to everybody working at the mall, trying to make you a little money. You know what I'm saying? I used to work at the mall eons ago, you know, through high school and shit. We all have, I think, at this table once or twice. Yeah, I have.
Not
Yeah.
ever.
Oh,
I've
you
never worked
yeah.
at the mall.
You've worked at a strip mall.
Doesn't count.
Okay,
Not
nigga, it's a
mall.
mall. What's the whole shit?
I go to strip malls all day. And the outside. It's a difference.
Anywho,
Partridge Creek is a mall.
Henry the Hatter ass nigga. Oh, fucking goddamn Boston cooler from fucking Coney ass nigga.
Shout out 10 Mile in Greenfield.
Nah, fuck shout out 10 Mile Greenfield. If you from there, fuck all that. Okay. What I'm saying is the mall is a jack move, okay? Right? And I've explained this before, you know, as fast food industry and shit and all this, you know, 4 for 4s and all this shit is corrupt in the hood. I've explained that on the fast food tip, right? The mall is a complete jack move. You know why? Because everybody who's nobody is at the mall, right? Everybody who's nobody.
I had to
is
think
at the
about
mall.
it. You right.
Yep. So my thing is, you know, you go into these stores, you go into Forever 21, you go over to Victoria's Secret, you go in, I don't know, fucking Armani Exchange, you go in wherever motherfuckers are shopping at, right? Some business is always trying to put the biggest, boldest, baddest sign, bump the music, spray the fragrance, open up the windows, put the merchandise outside, inside, upside down, wherever the fuck it is for you to come in and shop, right? But it's like, you're never quote unquote cool enough because you go to one store and you get one thing and then you get out of the one thing. Customer service fucking sucks at the mall because everybody's a fucking idiot. No one knows what the fuck's going on nor can properly help you. So for the internets and a nigga like me who is praising online shopping because I can sit at home in my drawers with a cup of BTF juice and search for exactly what I need and get it done and have that shit delivered same day, next day, whatever, I'm completely satisfied with that. But the mall is a fucking joke because now all you see is, again, everybody trying to be nobody that are nobodies that are in this facility of business on business. And everybody's got a fucking sale. 75% off this, 50 for this, 3 for 4, buy 3, get 3 free, whatever it is. And the shit don't fit. Then you look like everybody else walking around the fucking mall, right? You bought the same fucking jeans, the same shirt this nigga has, that girl has. And you look like everybody else.
That's the biggest problem with the mall. Yeah.
That is correct, right?
Yeah. I can't even tell you the last time I've been to the mall.
Exactly, Sherm. That's my point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fuck the mall. Regular ass time. When's your last mall experience?
Yesterday.
Ain't that a bitch?
Well, this is undead stock time.
Shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Undead time.
If I need something, I mean, it was just a real quick pickup.
So you felt compelled to go to the mall.
More cloth
Because
talk.
other than that, I mean,
More
it's,
cloth talk.
you know,
Other than that, it's what?
I mean, it's just I know it's not one of those things. I'm going to the mall. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna walk around the whole mall and see what's going on. I know what store I'm directly going to. I mean,
I bet you got an Auntie Annie's cinnamon pretzel with a large
Fuck
lemonade.
yeah, I did actually.
See there?
See,
You know,
I know why you go to
the
the
shits
mall,
is
though.
delicious. What is
I'm
it?
about to say I can't blame you. You can't find Auntie
I
Annie's
do it. It
anywhere
was
else,
right there.
so.
I walked right in.
You
It was
go
right
to-
there.
you
I
go
went
for
to where I
Auntie
went,
Annie's
I left, got my pretzel.
or the Cinnabon.
There's the
Do
finesse.
you know do you know that they got fucking Auntie Anne's mixed with fucking Cinnabon now?
I did not know that.
That's a heart attack and a diabetic
Well-
coma waiting to happen.
Well, heart
Okay.
attack my ass away.
Oh, no.
And die
If
of
you ain't
Cinnabon.
living, then you dying.
Cinnabon is not going to kill me, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to die by a white man's sweets, okay?
If you ain't
It's not
living,
gonna
you dying. So
I guess.
But
But,
yeah.
I knew this nigga. See, I knew he ain't got a press. See, that's the finesse I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mind was on one thing. I knew to park on this side of the mall by Lord and Taylor because I could walk in through these two doors and zip past this and the store's
it's
right
that
here.
12 Oaks
that.
talk. You hear that 12 Oaks
yeah.
talk?
There's Dearborn talking there too. Fairlane has a Lord and Taylor.
No, I haven't
Come on
been
now.
to Fairlane and I don't
So,
even remember.
I'm sorry. Where do you Partridge Creek? You
Partridge,
figure?
what the fuck is that?
You
Oh,
said
you
you
been
do
up there.
outdoor mall. You
Yeah,
said you do strip
outdoor.
mall.
Strip
They got
malls.
them. They got one here.
Oh, you've been
Oh.
there.
Where?
Oh, you've been there regular ass time. It's a regular ass strip mall too.
What?
Yeah, Partridge, you got the dogs in the store.
Yeah,
Dogs in the store.
that's right. Ponies,
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Great Danes and all.
Yeah, Partridge is you gotta go east. My wife tricked me to go there the first time.
I have no idea.
Far as
She
hell.
was like,
I have
"Yep."
no
She was like,
idea.
"Oh, it's like 15 minutes." Well,
Oh,
I'm like,
it's
okay,
about
cool.
Outlet mall.
Hour
No,
15.
it's a
No,
mall. She's like, "It's
Outdoor
15
mall.
minutes." Why we just drive? It's like,
way yonder.
15
East,
is
that way.
past,
Yeah.
20 is
Wow.
past.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
And they wanted to build all of those within 20 miles from each other. They wanted to put a
For what?
to
You-
finesse you. That's exactly what I'm saying. To finesse you, so you can walk around with a seashell necklace and some bourbon smelling fucking cologne.
You'll like Partridge Creek time.
Yeah, he would. Let me go. Eddie
said
Bauer
you-
has a huge store.
I love Eddie Bauer. Eddie Bauer me down.
You,
I
the
need
dogs
that new,
are
I need
the
that new
thing.
Eddie Bauer edition.
that
Whatever.
button down.
Do they still make
that
that?
limited with the goose. You tell me, nigga.
Do they
Shit.
still make Eddie Bauer
Oh,
trucks?
oh.
They don't. They don't make
Just
the
like they
trucks,
make
though.
Nautica. What was that shit?
the
Aerostars.
van- Yeah, the Nautica van. Yeah, I fucks with it. Eddie
No, I don't
Bauer
fucks
all
with it
day.
at all. No mall action for the young Lord. Okay, the Lord does not shop at the mall. It's literally a jack move to me, man.
Yeah.
Like store to store to store. Right? You're cooler than me, shit. It's a bunch of Chaldeans, bunch of white folks. Niggas in there with their fucking stocking caps on and shit looking crazy as fuck. And who the fuck said it's okay to be on a goddamn speakerphone in a motherfucking department store? Yeah, girl, cause I'm
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I hate that
Bitch,
shit. I hate
get
that
off
shit.
the goddamn
That's the
speakerphone.
tackiest shit you
Tacky, they got
hate
their
that
slippers
shit.
on, and the back of them heels is fucked up. I seen them old elbows today. Somebody's mama was walking in the store, and I was like, damn, this somebody mama look fine as a motherfucker. But then I was like, wait a minute, I'm waiting till she passed me real quick. Drop that extendo. Ooh. I'm like, this bitch is 65 and up here. I need to be careful. I seen
Well, she
them
was
trees.
fine 2
She
seconds
was
ago.
fine.
So
However, I had to wait. I had to remember my own shit that I've been telling the internet.
I was about to say I don't know how to take
Wait for them
that.
elbows. And I saw a fine little Asian girl. She was cute, but then I waited to see the back of them heels. Toes was painted perfectly. But I'm like, how your toes nice and pretty, but the back of that heel, like you be putting out fires with them bitches.
Now it's crazy because you shitting on the mall current day. I remember in the past the mall was the place to see
It
all
was
the honeys.
back in the day, but that's
Back in
different
the
now.
day, yeah.
Well, that's
You got
when
the
you was
internet
like
and shit.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the internet. You can buy everything online. now,
Dope
so it's
men were
kinda
different. They were walking around with their fucking steering
two-way.
wheel in their hand.
Yeah.
I was like, why niggas walking around with steering wheel handcuffed to their hand?
With the wood wheel? Yeah.
wood wheel.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You ain't,
some
you
nigga
ain't
shit
trying
right
to
there.
meet no woman at the mall right now.
Nah.
Nah.
Hell no.
That's like hiding at a chick on a bus.
Right.
Like,
Damn. Damn, Shane.
I'm not.
Or if you
I'm not
ever
gonna go
find
there.
yourself.
That's where scumbag
Sorry,
comes
bitches.
in.
Sorry,
If you
bitches.
ride
If
the
you ride
bus,
the
you
bus,
probably
you
at
got
the
no
mall.
chances of Sherm.
You probably at the mall if you ride
Sorry,
the
bitches.
bus.
You're right. You're
If
right.
you ride the bus, you got no chance with Sherm.
Nah.
Sherman's
Hell, if you catch
cold-blooded.
me on
He,
the bus,
he fucks with
Sherm
only the most
cold-blooded.
exquisite women.
Only the finest of the
The
finest.
finest of the delicacies.
you got to at least be in a lift. Okay.
What?
God damn it.
Sherman
A
even
lift? Like
blink.
cripple? Like, what are you talking about?
Sherman even blink.
Uber.
with-
Oh, like,
Come
oh.
on, God damn it.
I'm like, damn. Wait, how you fuck with
Bitch
somebody
got
that's
been in
crippled
a wheelchair,
but not-
just rolling.
but not on the bus?
Probably
Not on the bus.
Ooh.
She's definitely on the bus in a handicap spot.
So you mess with chicks that don't have cars?
No.
That's a lie.
Damn, you got
that's a lie.
No.
Damn,
Girl,
that's how are your
hold
standards,
on
nigga?
before we
Goddamn.
veer off.
What they gotta have fucking
Right. What did we say? Yeah, do better, nigga.
14K panties and shit?
Wait a
What the
minute.
fuck?
14K
14 gold panties and shit?
Listen, I'm
Chastity
an
belt.
adult. I'm an adult. You know, I have standards. Yes. If you ain't got no car, I'm sorry.
I would say don't. I was scared. Don't Kodak Black this shirt. Don't get too far in this hole.
No, he did it. He did it already. He stopped real quick. Like, wait a minute.
No. I
just
said,
He
said-
literally
you
thought
don't
of
know
that video. He was just like, he just stopped and he gonna look at me.
Once
and
he
say,
said standards, I was like,
he
he not gonna do it.
No,
he not
no.
gonna. Sherm not gonna do it. Once he said
For real?
standards, like don't do it. Sherm.
What else
Don't
you got?
do
What else don't? That's like
wait a
a
minute,
killer
wait a
for
minute.
you.
Back out of
No,
this
we'll
shirt.
save that
Just
for
so we're
next
clear.
week.
Yeah, we'll
Back
save
out
it
of
next
this
week.
Get to
shirt.
that.
Back
Buses?
out of the shirt.
Wait.
No bus. Can't do the bus.
Wait.
Gotta
Back
have
out
a
of the
car.
shirt. Back out.
Must have back. And a badonkadonk ass.
Gotta have a badonk
And at least one C-section scar.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you saved that one for me.
Must
too.
have
Back
back.
out, Sherm.
Yeah, tune in next week. too.
We'll
Back
talk.
out,
We'll
Sherm.
get-
Back out, Sherm.
Yeah, we
Don't
got
do it.
something cooking next week that'll
Don't
be
do it.
right up that alley.
Exactly.
Reconsider.
Yeah. But who was cooking this past week, man? Jay-Z, Hova, Mr. H to the Izzo himself. Hovey's home. This is a touchy subject, right?
No, it ain't.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Would you like? Fuck it. Take over.
Didn't he have a song?
Pun.
Pun.
Yeah, intended
Intended motherfucker.
Man, this is before we get into it.
Okay.
Let me put this out there. At first, it takes a while. You have these people that'll be like, "Oh, I don't fuck with that album at all." You can't do that. You got to give it time. Like you gotta let that bitch breathe. You can't another pun. And
That's
you can't just off first day be like, you know what? I don't fuck with this album at all. You haven't even processed any of it yet. But after I don't know how many spins I've had now, I'm probably like dozens of spins on it.
Dozens.
This album right now, as it stands, is in top 5 for me as far as Jay-Z albums. And I feel like he's actually, I saw a meme, you know how he did the bars, the shot at Nas, saying like, yeah, this nigga spitting messages or whatever.
Drop knowledge.
And then you got one where they did that concert where they squashed their beef. And Nas was shaking his hand and he was like, oh, now you spitting messages now, huh, my nigga? Like, whatever. But this shit is definitely that. Like, it is.
You're talking about 444.
Huh?
This is what regular ass Tom's talking about.
Yeah, this is how I feel. I can't speak for.
Yeah, don't speak for me, nigga.
I can't speak for all the rest of these niggas. 'Cause
That's right.
they always fucking go against every grain that I fucking drop every goddamn time. But when we're not on the mic, oh yeah, that shit's great. Anyway, so the album is dope.
Sounds like slander.
Yeah.
like
oh yeah.
slander.
Okay.
Watch my character,
Whatever,
nigga.
motherfucker.
And more tune for your head top. So watch how you speak on my name,
But the album was. I mean, it's only 10 tracks, but
More coming.
it's fulfilling.
More tracks coming.
It's
Is it
fulfilling.
now?
Yeah,
didn't
so
know that.
more tracks coming this week. I think it's supposed to be on the physical.
Oh.
So Guru and No ID said it's more like I guess they did a bunch.
Whoa.
Guru is his engineer,
Right.
so they did a bunch of stuff. So I think it's supposed to at least be 3. It'll be at least 3 on the physical as bonus tracks.
Well, I'll take
Because
it.
the album actually isn't out, right? It's still title exclusive.
Just until this
by
week.
The, by the
Yeah,
time,
it come out this week. They ain't picked it. I think it's gonna be like middle of the week. But
Yeah,
I
so by the
think
time this episode drop, your ass still better have title, or you're not hearing this Jay-Z.
That is
No,
correct,
true.
sir.
by the time this episode drop, it might be on iTunes to purchase on the
might be.
low.
It might
Because they didn't put a date out. They said
right.
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
On the
Could be
one
any
hand, I think that's dope that the artist can control everything now. So shout out to Jay for that. And I like the way he kind of took over the internet. What was it, Friday?
Yeah.
it was
previous
the
Friday?
entire damn day.
Yeah, because I was pissed. I had to go do some things for my phone company.
Yeah.
I felt like I felt like they got over on me, but whatever.
You went on ahead and sucker shit, huh?
I had to hear this Jay-Z.
Nah, fuck all that.
I had to hear this
I let
shit.
regular ass Ty listen to his account. He's big money grip over here.
BMG.
I logged into his shit. I'm gonna hear it now.
That's cool though. I listened to it. I I don't know, man. It's good. I don't know if its time levels are good, but I don't know.
It's too soon. It's too soon to say it. It's too. I got your back time. I got your back time. I got your back time. I got your back time.
God damn it! Thank you, sir.
Let me tell you why
I
I'm
got your
mad,
back
y'all.
time. Go ahead, Sherm.
This is what happens.
Sherm said it's not time for. Let Sherm
We'll
cook. Let
talk about
Sherm
the shit
cook.
and they be like, oh yeah, it's all right, it's cool, yeah. But we get on these fucking mics. Nah, nigga, your opinion is stupid. That shit is whack. Come
Well,
on,
no,
man.
I'm not saying your opinion is stupid. I'm not saying it is. Shout out to BTF Fresh. No,
Oh, my
I
God.
value BTF Tom's opinion very highly. In fact, contrary to Fresh's laughing, I actually
Just give
do
it a
value
minute.
But but here's my thing. Like,
Give it a minute.
breathe.
Yeah, give it a minute, people.
We gotta
He'll
let
calm
Fresh
down in
breathe.
a second.
Go ahead, yeah.
He's in the back. It's cool, but you'll still hear it.
It's
Just
cool.
keep going.
Go ahead,
keep going.
Sherm.
But no, I mean, okay, so I hear the album, right? I get on. Jay-Z saying something very profound. I ain't gonna say it's unlike something Jay-Z's ever done, said wise, like subject matter wise, but as far as pure entertainment goes, man, I mean, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the beats. You know, he is saying a shit ton. Like, you gotta listen. You gotta listen 3-4 times. But like I told Tom a little earlier, give it a month. I'm not gonna be playing this album.
I'm deaf. So I got my boy Towns back. So I think it's still too early to give it a review. I won't give it a review. I won't rank it yet.
That's real.
The things I will say, the things I think that you can give the cleanest hot takes on is that No ID produced the hell out this album. So he laced Jay-Z. Jay-Z delivered with his side of the job as well. For me, being older, we ain't really too old yet, but
Nah, we ain't old.
when I listened to this album, it gave me the same feeling that I felt when I listened to the Blueprint one.
Those are high standards right there.
No,
I said this. That was the feeling. That was the feeling.
That's on
I
point.
felt because I remember listening to the Blueprint one. Because remember, Jay-Z been my guy. So this is news for everybody who didn't know. Me and my dog Sammy Mason was talking about Jay-Z in '98 when he said, like, I ain't the nigga who mastered all flows and the reason they can't sell them 4.0s. That's when I was like, this is my nigga. I'm gonna put the cape on. So I've been repping and fighting for him since then. But
Are you jumping off the porch like Tom?
no, I opened up with saying. I opened up with saying.
What the fuck on? What the fuck?
I opened up with saying. I got my dog. I got my dog's back.
Wait. I
got you, Tom. I got you.
fucking problems with
I got
that.
it from here,
No.
Tom. Damn. I got it
three fucking
from
problems with that statement. No, you two niggas come back here and say that. I got 3 fucking problems with that. 1, what the fuck does that even mean? 2, what the fuck you trying to say? I'm like a house nigga or some shit? Why I gotta jump off the porch? And 3, nigga, shut the fuck up. 3, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, he jumping off the goddamn porch. What does that even mean? Like, shut the fuck up, Sherm.
You kind of jump big
No,
on the time. Like,
I said in the current moment, this is how I feel about it. That's all I said.
And we won't classify it. I think the one thing
damn.
and I said it on my podcast too, the bold statement I will say is on Friday, June 30th, Jay-Z with this album, he solidified himself as the GOAT. It ain't it's
Now,
no
see,
conversation.
personally,
He proved himself out of that. You can't say that nigga's not the GOAT.
I was about to
After
say,
Friday.
Personally, he's been the GOAT for a long time.
No, I'm saying, but
No, he
Friday.
has been.
He gets some props.
for me, he had been too.
Yeah.
But
Get my ass back
people
up on the
will
porch.
argue and say that somebody was better. Somebody would say somebody was better. I think pound for pound is he's the best ever after Friday.
Yeah, that is the nail in the coffin on it.
That was it. That was it. Friday.
And for the record, as Fresh as laugh, he's killing me right now. I'm not taking shots at Tom. I was just
You
surprised.
definitely took a shot, nigga.
I was just surprised.
I was jumping off the porch.
I was extremely surprised to hear you say
That's the title. That's the shit. Jumping off the porch. That's
Yeah,
it.
I'm with that.
God damn it. I ain't with the shit, but fuck it.
All right,
I ain't never letting this shit go, ever.
But here's the production's great.
It's a good ass album, dog.
Like you say, it's hella layered. But here's my thing, like the last few Nas albums, I don't hear a lot of replay value.
But this is the thing, Jay-Z ain't Nas.
Jay-Z isn't not, but for the first time in Jay-Z's career, here's an album I could say, well, no, that's not true because Kingdom Come had no replay value.
I disagree there.
When's the last time you listened to Kingdom Come?
I listened to 2 weeks ago. I listened to it the other day, actually.
You're a liar,
yes,
BTF.
Thursday.
I will be.
BTF Teek lying.
The sequence, I listened to it like it was this week. The sequencing that Just Blaze produced is flawless. And you can't, you listen to them first 5 tracks, you can't say shit. It was the later end of the production rise, but it's joints on there, though. Like, if you revisit that album tomorrow, it's joints on there.
But no. And here's my thing. I listened to it this week, so I know it's a few, but a lot you're going to skip. And this current album, while I love it in the moment, because it's only been released 3 days as of recording.
Which one is it, nigga? You love it or you hate it?
I love it in the moment.
Oh, so you jumping off the porch with me? Is that what you're doing?
I'm calling my shot right now, Tom.
We lucky Curve got it here.
Hey, listen.
This would have been a session right here, baby.
I'm going to step away. It's going to turn into a
session, baby.
I got to leave in a minute, so it's going to turn into a session.
This would have been a session,
I'm
baby.
going to tune in to see where this session happens. Will this be a case of Sherm having his cake and eating it too?
Would you like to interject, regular ass?
Nah, go ahead. I'm gonna stay my ass
All
on the
I'm saying
porch.
is I'm gonna ask the question again on August 2nd.
I'm gonna stay my ass on the porch with OJ.
And see how many times
Okay.
regular ass time has listened to this album. On
I don't see his,
August.
I think he's still gonna be.
You wanna make a bet?
I'll put the bet on it.
You want to make a bet?
I'm betting with time.
He can say whatever.
Here's a bet. Here's a solid bet. I guarantee 3 months from now, if you listen to this all,
3 months.
Yep.
Okay, we'll discuss this bet. We'll discuss.
I agree.
That's the bet.
It's on wax.
Yes or no?
It's on wax.
It's a
3
good
months
ass
from now,
album.
you listen to this
man.
album.
I'm taking that bet. 3
So,
months.
Augusto,
You're not listening
September
to this
Day.
album.
What?
OVO.
October 2nd.
Zone.
Yeah.
You gotta still be blasting this
Yeah.
album top to back.
Yep.
I need to know all the lyrics. I need to know exactly
Yep.
all the bitches Jay-Z cheated on with Beyonce. Okay.
But so this is the thing. I still don't think he cheated.
Oh no, he kind of admitted
I
to
said
it.
he not really. I don't think because on the opening on Kill Jay-Z, he said I almost went Eric Benet.
No,
Almost. He said
I think that was because
I think
the
Eric-
fact that he almost lost her.
Yeah.
but still
But I think he definitely did
I
something.
don't think so, man.
Because 444, the track, that's him apologizing for the whole
444.
shit.
But this is the thing. So if you've been in a serious relationship,
Oh, yeah.
or if anybody's married,
Oh, yeah, been there, done that.
you've had moments to where it could have been over that you got to do some extra shit to get her back.
Yep.
I don't think he did it because the thing is that who is this girl that's gonna be quiet?
Becky with the good hair.
The bitch that he had signed the paper.
That's right.
Before this
No,
happened,
Who's
we
getting
gonna
this-
sign this.
No, but I'm saying like
Sign his contract. I'm
Right.
ready. Kobe.
I saw it because on 444 it's still like he apologizing, but he not, but he's you know what I'm saying. He still ain't saying like yeah, you know what I'm saying because
Well, you never
never know for sure.
you go down swinging, right? Like even if you know your woman, no, you don't tell her like yo, I know you know. You know what I'm saying? Like if that makes sense.
So I don't know.
You never
say that again.
admit
Try
defeat,
one more time.
bro.
Say that one more time.
Even if you're caught, you go down swinging. You know what I'm saying? So you still apologize, but it's like for what? Like I'm not telling you why I'm apologizing, but I'm going to apologize. And that's kind of what Jay-Z did.
That makes zero
That's
sense.
scumbag logic. That's scumbag logic.
I couldn't follow
Trying
along. I
to
tried.
confusing bitches.
I couldn't-
He's the nigga behind the curtain. Dance, puppets,
I don't know.
dance.
I still don't believe it 100%. I think something happened. It got close, but I don't know if he did it, man.
You don't think so?
I don't think he did it,
I
man.
think he definitely did.
I think if you had that much money and power, why not?
No, but you got to like, but why would this girl not say nothing?
Because she's getting paid. She don't want to fuck up that check.
Yeah,
She
somebody
don't-
paying
listen,
her.
if listen, okay, so this is my logic. This is my logic.
That
This
Very
is my
true.
logic before, right? My logic before was, okay, you rap about selling drugs, doing dope, wow. Okay. You're at a status now where you can hire security, you can hire this, you can hire 1,000 niggas to watch your ass, right? The reality is there's someone that knows that dirt, per se, that you did or witness to or whatever, who's probably getting paid that we'll never, ever know about, ever.
Right.
Ever. So it's almost kind of along the same lines, like, bitch, do you want this, $150,000, $300,000 every month, or you gonna want some dumb shit and go to TMZ for $5 million and fuck your whole shit up?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think J and B at this point in the game can make those kind of moves. Those
Absolutely.
sit the fuck down, be quiet.
Sit down.
We gonna make money off the fact that you was being a hoe.
Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, I get you.
You feel me?
I get you. But Marcus says he ain't cheating. We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know. I don't know because it's still kind of like because they're smart.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And so if I know that Beyonce caked in with the whole album of me, quote unquote, cheating. Because remember, it's not even like you don't even have a person like don't nobody even have a person like linked to. Like it's not no link.
It's quote unquote Becky with the good hair, whoever the hell.
But you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. Like I feel like if we're doing the business, like if me and Teek are doing the Italian job, I'm gonna finish the job. So like he had people was talking about this album, you know, like the day Lemonade dropped. Like Jay-Z got a response. He was recording his album last week. The nigga mentioned Al Sharpton selfie.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
That's my favorite track, by the way. The minute I heard that shit, I was like, I like this song.
So,
I don't know what the name.
So that's
is,
why I'm
but I
like, did he or is it just?
made up?
Is it just
folk
music?
tales?
You know what I'm saying? Like they are those type of artists. Like Beyonce, I don't know.
They are super private people too. I'll give them that. Like you don't hear much about Sean Carter. Like you just found out his mom was gay. Apparently he's known for a while.
Wait. Miss Carter's gay?
You didn't hear that in the album?
Yeah.
See,
wasn't
He said it,
Yeah,
but and I think
Mom's eating pussy?
and I think he did. I think he only said that was just to kind of get ahead of the
Jesus,
tabloid
Miss
thing.
Carter?
To give his mama the integrity.
Wait a
shit.
minute.
Exactly. No.
So no wonder why she ran out on Pops. She was too busy licking some pussy.
I can't
No,
comment
Pop
on
was
all
out here
that.
bad.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a
Pop was
wait
out
a
here
minute.
bad.
Miss Carter's gay?
Yeah.
Mama Carter
Shout out to Miss Carter,
has
man.
been a lesbian, okay?
Wow.
Now, and to Marcus's point, I feel like Jay knew it the whole time.
Do you think she
but-
was fucking Tina Knowles?
What?
No.
Where you coming? What?
Come on, T.
No, I don't.
Is she
I
is
really
she the
don't.
is she
I
the
don't.
giver or the receiver?
I don't
Okay.
know, bro. I
Is she
literally
put-
just found this out earlier today.
Listen,
okay?
is she putting on Levi's and Timberlands, or
Remember,
is she the one?
the whole point, T.
T. Jay-Z is 50. So
And his mom is
Glo-
82. That's
so
what I'm
Gloria-
saying.
He 50?
we 47. So
yeah,
Gloria
he's
Carter.
basically 50.
Gloria Carter's in her
Gloria
80s.
Carter is just she companionship gay right now. Like it ain't.
There's a new phrase for the day. I'll take it. Okay.
They just hanging out. Like they hanging out gay. Like
Well-
hey man, let's go on a trip. Like
Who's licking Sharpay pussy is what I'm just trying to figure out.
they
don't
ain't
know.
doing
What
that.
track was that on? So I can hear that.
You gotta listen
It's
to
Smile.
it.
The Smile track, the one with her on there.
I gotta listen to
But
it
to,
again.
okay, and to Tom's point, I will say this has probably been his most personal album. I'll give him that. It's top 3 Jay-Z most
You
personal
gonna listen to
albums,
because the
but-
thing is, so you saying that
But-
you said time ain't gonna be listened to in 3 months.
No.
Who's gonna stop you from listening to it?
Tom's gonna stop himself
No,
from
no.
listening to it.
Whose album is gonna stop you from listening to it? Not time. Whose album is gonna stop
Coming
you
back
from
on the
listening to
porch,
it?
boss. Coming back on
My
the
name
I
John
can't say.
Coffin.
I don't
My
know.
name
I don't know
John
who's coming
Coffin,
out in
boss.
3 months.
But no, but who could stop you? You're not gonna put Jay-Z down to listen to Meek Mill.
No, but
Nas album not gonna make you
I'm gonna put
stop
myself
listening
in
to
the
it.
Tom's brain. It's probably gonna be like
Can't
her
do that, nigga.
or somebody who's actually, very, very dope. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
He's like, yo, I can't deny this. Because I know Tom, like, yo, yeah, this shit might be in rotation, kinda, but I'm fucking with this more heavy.
Sherm, I guarantee I'm going to be wanting to listen to this album in 3 months.
3 months. All right,
Promise you
I've
that.
taken the bet.
Promise you that.
October 2nd.
Watch.
But the Jay-Z's good. It's just not, I don't know. Like, it's pop
How many times have you listened to it?
4 times.
That's why
You don't think I've listened enough?
you haven't.
You want to know how many times I listened to that motherfucker?
Don't.
And this is why you're not.
Do you want to know?
I think we in the same.
Go
we're in the
ahead.
same
Go
way.
ahead.
I'm
So
in
it's
the
good.
dozens.
Tell the internet. And this
Dozens.
I don't know. But it's multiple.
No, I
It's
got
way
the count.
past 4.
I got the iTunes count.
This is
dozens.
why you're not.
Title count.
Dozens.
Dozens.
This is why you're not going to be listening. On
Watch me.
October
Watch
10th.
me.
But okay, pace yourself, Tom.
I'm going to listen to this
Face
shit more than Teek listening to Drake album.
Hold on there.
More tune for your head
That
top.
motherfucking shot. You listen to Drake album.
Wait.
hold on.
What do you mean I listen to
All
Drake
I
a lot?
said was I'm going to listen to this album just like you would listen to a Drake album.
That sounds like a semi-shot.
That's not possible.
No, it's not.
Sherm says it's not possible.
How is it?
That's not because
Somewhere
that
between
was a shot.
iconic and
That
iconic.
was a shot.
That was definitely a shot. Between I wanted and I got
That
it.
was a shot.
That was a shot.
Our BTF family.
BTF family, Curve Gotti,
I'll be back. I love this here.
leaving the studio.
Studio 1.
You already
It's a good vibe.
You heard? Curve Gotti's leaving the studio.
Curve Gotti's out of here.
He's like, y'all. Right. Yo, from scratch, we need that merch, baby.
It's coming. I'm gonna send you the text. We gonna get it.
We got it. We got it already.
My brother.
Hats, fitteds, all that. It's all good. We still rolling.
We still rolling.
Rolling like the river.
And we rolling right into these dumb Kardashian chicks.
Tom,
man.
you want to shout us out about that?
Nah,
that's your
fuck
that's
the
your favorite.
Kardashians.
No, I introduce it because
Yeah,
these
you-
chicks.
since you
feel,
love 'em,
I
you
feel
love they hustle.
disrespected by these two
You love they hustle though.
because these are the girls, the baby girls. What's the guy's name?
Fuck them babies.
Tristan
Whoever the
Thompson?
fuck they
No.
are.
No, motherfucker, they daddy. What's his name?
I was about to say Kylie Jenner. Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner, aka whatever his name
Maybe
is
his mama
now.
What's the bitch name?
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay, so
Oh.
Caitlyn Jenner's daughters, Kylie and the other one. Yeah, they came out with a T-shirt line not too long ago. Well,
Okay.
they tried to.
They
excuse
tried
me.
to.
And it was featuring a lot of old school MC artists like Tupac and Big.
Classic artists.
Yeah, and
Okay.
especially in the infamous Tupac when he's wearing the Red Wings jersey and he's spitting at the media picture.
Yes.
And that pretty much pissed off just about everybody.
Sharon Osbourne, because not just hip hop, but there was Ozzy Osbourne was on one of the shirts as well, right? Who's also can be considered a mogul, you know what I'm saying, in his own sense. And they had things like Old English KK on there for the Kylie Kardashian, or they'd have Tupac with the Red Wings jersey, and then they would like fade out Kylie's face in front of the Tupac jersey. Like, what the fuck is
it
that?
It was the most blatant example of culture vulturing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, it's funny because Premium Pete said it best. Shout out to Pete, man. He was on Twitter, like, commenting because Twitter went crazy with the shit. And he said something along the lines like, yo, I don't, because they then later apologized, right? So they sent out an apology saying, hey, we're sorry. We didn't want to disrespect the culture, yada, yada, yada. Pete's like, yo, fuck that. I can't appreciate an apology from someone that probably sat in a boardroom and was told that this should be a great fucking deal. Like, there's no way.
You think a boardroom came up with that? Or I think
Absolutely.
I think
Hell
those
yeah.
two.
Absolutely. No.
I think those two trying to be down. quote
No, this was somebody else had
Telling
came up with
them,
this idea and
gassing
told them to
them.
do this.
Yeah, they
And
put the
that's
battery in
that.
the
They
back.
was like, oh yeah, that's cool.
I feel like
Most likely it's an actual idea they had for months, and they just have a game plan, and they just put it out.
that's how I feel fresh because I feel like through however connections, they kind of got a little idea, a small, very small idea of what's happening in urban culture. And that Tupac pose, that picture's been shit. You probably get that picture on a Tupac shirt since '96, right? So that's nothing new. But like in the way they did it, they probably saw it and was like, "Oh, that's the dopest shit I ever seen. Let's do this to it."
Put my face on Tupac.
No, culture vultures.
Culture vultures. Yes,
in the truest sense.
exploiting,
Straight up.
exploiting
Kardashian effect.
Kardashian
Straight.
effect.
Fuck
Sharon Osbourne went on to say like, yo, y'all need to, pay attention to what y'all good at, lip gloss or lipstick or some shit like that.
We don't even know what these two are good at yet.
Well, they sell
mean,
makeup.
they
They
sell
sell
much-
Black dick. That's what they good at.
Well,
I thought only one of them did with
Jeez.
that. Yeah.
All of them. I'm straight on
Sucking black dick.
I hate all
So
Oh,
Mama
alright.
Jenner
They
come in
all
the
to
room,
me
you gonna
not
tell her no?
exist.
What you would
You
not?
damn straight I'm gonna tell her no. I'm not like you motherfuckers. It's like, oh, I respect they hustle. Oh, they doing good. Nah, fuck all of them bitches. They all need to be hit by a bus, and that bus needs to explode.
Tell us why you mad, Tom.
I just told you why I'm fucking mad, because they fucking culture
Is
vote.
this Grand Theft Auto, nigga? Jesus. I want to explode. I want to use
Straight on them,
explosive
man.
cheat code.
They need to not exist. They don't fucked up so
Jeez.
much shit
Wow.
for this society, this culture. I'm straight.
Wow.
These two are fucking up bad.
No, all of them. How many of them is like 7? Fuck them all. And the brother, the fat brother, that got played by Black China. Shout out to Black China for getting that nigga's money and having that nigga's baby. Fuck you, stupid ass nigga. You go, damn man. How you gonna let a fucking stripper come up on your ass? She got tiger ass first, and now she got your ass too. Shout out to you, Black China. So
their
fake
kids
ass and titties.
The kids are like what? Like cousin
Brothers, whatever the fuck they are.
It's weird as fuck.
She finessed that family with the smoothness.
I think they both.
And she's getting no. She finessed the fuck out of them. They got a taste of their own medicine. Keep getting that money, boo boo. Do that shit, bitch.
I think Tom feel a certain type
I
of way
do.
about that.
I just
I didn't know he
part
felt.
of me. They culture voters do not understand. Yes, I hate
didn't know.
that shit.
I didn't know he had this level of disdain.
Yes, you do. I always say that shit. You
God
motherfuckers
damn.
want to talk about this shit. We
He
gonna talk
raised
about
his
it.
ire.
Give me some ganja. give me. That's
So
all
bottom
I
line, Tom's not buying that
Fuck
Kardashian
no. I
pop
don't.
shirt.
pay attention to shit.
I should
with
buy you that
Kardashians.
shirt. You want?
Go ahead, buy it so I can
Let's
set that
get
bitch
it.
on fire.
Let's go ahead and get
Should
that.
I, hey, should I?
Go ahead, buy it. I dare buy it.
Should we give it the time
Yeah, give it to me.
in October?
That's cool.
Or November?
Yeah.
That's the bet.
Yeah, there it is.
Let's give it till
There it is.
November.
Do it.
The Kim
Yeah, do it.
Kardashian shirt.
Do
or,
it.
Chloe,
See, you
whatever
got
the
to
fuck.
understand.
I'm gonna
I
burn the
can't
shit out
work
that
a
fucking
9 to
shirt.
5.
Watch me.
In November, we're gonna give it to you
Let's
for,
go.
for your birthday. We
Let's
got
go.
you. Okay.
Cool. Go ahead.
We'll put a little Scorpio on it, like
Go ahead.
cold scorpion on it. Oh, what y'all got me? Oh, thank you. It's a goddamn Tupac Kardashian shirt.
It's so nice. What a lighter.
I'm gonna let Sherm talk about this.
Shermy J. You on that?
Shermy J.
Your boy. Your man.
Donald WWE Trump. I hate even talking about this motherfucker.
I
Man.
don't
So I'm
e- I
gonna
don't
let you.
either.
I'm gonna let you go
I
ahead.
don't get it, man. He's having a weird week where he's
He's your
like,
president, man.
He's
That's
not.
who you voted for.
I didn't do that. Number 45, aka Donald Trump, aka the president of the United States.
If you ask some other niggas, he's like 48 and 49 compared to you. The first
Yeah,
black
if
president
you're
was
that-
a
if
slave.
you're
His
that-
name was Atticus Finch.
If you're that black guy yelling at white people on Michigan Avenue in Chicago right now, then you probably believe he is the 49th president. But for us who've grew up with regular history, I guess.
history.
No, he's had an interesting week, man. He's kind of just the president, the quote unquote president, has just gone and attacked the media
It's Twitter.
through Twitter. Yeah.
Twitter.
And I mean, he's going on, and like as of this day, we record on a Sunday, so I think this morning he tweeted out a video of him attacking Vince McMahon, but Vince McMahon instead had like a CNN icon over his head. So you've seen the kind of internet videos. You've definitely seen these kind of videos. But here's my thing: this is the president of the United States tweeting out something like a 13-year-old would tweet out, like.
All I want to know is who made the video.
You know who told him to do it? I bet you. You know Vince.
Sharpton?
No, you know Vince McMahon's wife is part of his cabinet.
Yeah.
Right.
No bullshit. That's real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guarantee
had a small business or
She
something.
had something to do with that.
No, he watched a lot of news and on the internet. He probably saw like, yeah, my people need to see
Yeah.
this. That's
Yeah.
what he said.
Vince McMahon's wife is
And
on,
then like
in the White House.
they asked about him in the presser. They asked Huckabee his news.
Huckabee.
Yeah, that's her name.
That is
Huckabee.
the whitest
Sanders.
of whitest.
Yeah,
Sarah-
Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Right?
Sarah
Yeah.
Huckabee?
Yeah. And
Yo.
she, you know what I'm saying, she actually defended it, you know what I mean? And like it's literally you talking about the president talking about violence against reporters. This is totally unprecedented, you know what I mean? All the shit we are seeing right now is totally unprecedented.
I just find it
And mind-boggling.
hilarious that in 50 years, somebody's going to pull up a presidential record of, the United States presidents, and they're going to circle back to July 2nd, 2017 and see that the president of the United States tweeted out a meme video of a doctored WWE footage of him clotheslining Vince McMahon with a CNN logo on his head. Like, that is going to go down in American history. Do you not realize this is a big moment? This is a big day.
They're trashing our rights.
I don't. Not even.
Yeah,
You can't even make that argument, bro. You're just gonna look back and go, "What the hell was going on this day?"
He's actually, if you ain't noticed, he actually kind of is expanding the powers, if you will, quote unquote, of what a president does. Because he is the first Twitter president.
No, Obama
And-
was.
Obama was on
Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
No. Obama was on
He wasn't
Twitter.
posting no WWE
but-
No, he wasn't doing.
But he
this.
wasn't using it as Trump is using it. He will go down in history as the
So-
first
That's
Twitter
because he's
president.
not a fucking idiot.
Our 45 is the internet trolls. What you're telling me,
Very much so.
and that's disappointing.
To be the president, yeah. Because you
To
supposed
be
to
the
have
president of the fucking world, because that's basically what
Yeah.
the president of America is.
president of the
He
world.
should-
It's
yeah,
basically,
seriously.
yeah.
It should.
And you're
It-
out here being a Twitter troll. Come on, how does
US
that
of
I
A.
did too, but hey, guess not.
in the sense when you are
World,
say-
Craig.
You two niggas are thinking too much, okay? All right, that's all I'm saying is like
Sure.
the
should be
guy,
some
the
type of
guy,
prestige.
the guy in charge of America basically is the guy, Okay,
Prestige level.
you look up to that guy in
Call of
America.
Duty.
That's what we've all been taught. That's
Steven
what we
Seagal.
all know. Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay?
leader of the free world.
Yeah.
Under
So,
siege.
so if the leader of the quote unquote free world is tweeting out WWE videos, I don't know how to fucking feel about this.
Just I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just, I don't know. Go
What,
to your
what
job.
Exactly.
what can we
Internet's-
do about it, Sherm?
Internet's go to your job tomorrow.
I don't know what I can do.
We
about
can't
it.
do a
I don't know,
goddamn thing about it. That's the worst part.
Your president's tweeting out shit like that. You should just go to your job tomorrow. Slap your fucking boss in the face. Just pull your dick out and be like, "Look, bitch," and mushroom stamp somebody.
Now
Pow!
here's the thing. What if somebody does that shit?
And put it online so I can see it. I'll retweet it.
Pause.
Pause. Could you imagine somebody going into work on some like POV shit? Like, yeah, check this out. I'm about to go into work.
Smack my boss.
Some amateur shit.
Smack my
Nigga don't even
bitch
smack
up.
it with his hand. Nigga take his nits out. Like, yeah, here you go, boss. Psh. Oh, could you imagine?
This is the kind
What
of
would happen?
Well, this is
Nothing
kind of
would
where we
happen.
live in right now,
mean-
actually.
No, it
is.
would happen. If someone, what the hell, someone
He's
would
gonna
come
get
in.
it didn't
fired,
happen.
bro. I mean, he's gonna get fired and charged.
You're in the
with sexual
cubicle. You're in the
harassment,
cubicle
okay?
next door, and you see Randy come out, and this nigga Randy has no fear at all. He has a fucking shoulder GoPro on. with his phone. And he's about to pull his meat out and mushroom stab his boss. I don't even know what to think of that.
Yeah, I'm going home for the rest of the day. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm taking a sick day.
yeah, like, cause I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is
Randy,
going
you
on?
pulled your meat out and mushroom stamp? OJ? I don't know.
Did you mushroom stab Dave? What?
And
Why?
Dave, and what could Dave do? He's all on the internet getting this, like, you got somebody pulled the dick out and mushroom stamped you. How do you come back from that?
You can't.
How do we come
You
back from
permanently
this
scarred.
topic is what I want to know. Because
You permanently scarred.
We can't. We
Literally,
can only move
You're
on.
probably scarred. Get mushroom stamped
We can only move
with
on.
a GoPro cam.
the lesson
GoPro
is
5.
don't get mushroom
Don't
stamps.
get mushroom.
So speaking of mushroom stamping, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of that going on at Henny Palooza next week. No,
Henny Palooza.
no, I've never heard
that
it.
sounds dope.
I saw a video of it. It looked like some Freaknik shit. Like it was a whole bunch of people. It looked like a fucking Woodstock, but Freaknik mixed. And I was like, holy shit! Like what the fuck is this?
The
And it was
Curve
like,
Gotti just left, so we can't. Because
Yeah.
I know he had a lot to say about it.
I
I don't want to put that out there as like some kind of mushroom.
I don't know what it
Palooza,
is.
like-
Apparently, it's a.
like, I don't know.
It's not that bad, but apparently it's like a house party.
A day
or
party
whatever, yeah.
where
and it's going
Hennessy
on
is involved.
next Saturday or
Chicken
something.
wings.
Hennessy and chicken wings.
But I just don't get it. How are they gonna do that
So
at
this
St.
is it.
Andrews?
Because it's going to be packed. There's a bunch of niggas that's going to be all in St. Andrews eating chicken and drinking Henny.
I wonder why the video it was outside.
It was because Detroit is not
because
going to
I
be
was
outside.
hyped up about it about that.
Yeah,
but
that's
not-
New York. That's New York. That's
Not-
Miami.
yeah, because
Not
this
in
is
St.
a travel.
Andrews.
This is a
Yeah,
traveling
I'm not
event.
going to get
if I
hyped down there
recall.
eating Henny and chicken wings.
Right. No, I get hyped off Henny and chicken wings.
Yeah, I get hyped off
That's
Henny
the
and chicken
recipe.
wings too. Yeah.
That's the recipe.
Not at St. Andrews.
Nah, Henny and chicken wings can go down anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that don't
man.
matter.
Look at you niggas.
There's no
Yeah.
rules or regulations
Nah,
from here
ever.
to chicken wings.
Never.
No, that's not.
gotta
And
be sure.
I hate to admit things like that out loud, but
I don't.
chicken
See,
wings
own
can go
that
down
shit.
anywhere.
It'd be like the niggas getting shot at the goddamn fireworks over there.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
worried about yourself. Henny and chicken wings. Think we down the riverfront. Pop, pop. Ah! Get shot in the ass, Jake.
Hey, you know what? People have actually gotten shot for chicken wings in Detroit.
I know.
Teek, so
I told you I used to use that one thing, and I learned it from a bum. Shout out to this bum. He may be dead now. I don't know. But
rest in peace.
rest in peace, bum. If he's dead, he might be alive because bums survive. Hustling and surviving, good times. If they're ever in a crowd of people, I'm talking about asses and elbows, like a fucking crowd, like you can barely even move. If you're going to Chicago Taste Fest, if you was at the goddamn Henny Palooza, if you're ever in a crowd and you want to get the fuck through the crowd to get out the crowd, all you have to do is yell at the top of your lungs. I'm talking about yell that shit. Hot grease, hot grease, hot grease. Nigga, you'll be Moses parting the sea with that bitch. Cause the nigga hear hot grease, everybody's moving, nigga. And I learned that from a fucking bum because the bum was downtown one day and he was yelling, hot grease, hot grease. And I was like, oh shit, myself. And I looked, this nigga was rolling past. I was like, yo, man, you ain't got no grease. He's like, but it's working though. Hot grease, hot grease. Niggas just like, niggas parted so tough. Like, oh, I ain't trying to get hit with no goddamn hot grease. Yeah, nigga. So, learn that from BTF Teek. If you ever want to move a crowd, yell hot grease at the top of your lungs. niggas will move.
I'm gonna need you to give this bum credit, okay?
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what he moved so fast, nigga. Everybody, he was he was walking so quick.
I couldn't even get credit.
All I had to say was, I jumped out the way looking for like I guess I was looking for like a vat of hot grease.
Yeah, you kind of were. Yeah.
I guess I was looking for
that's the mental image that come to your head when you think. Seriously, like, if somebody you in the crowd, the motherfucker say hot grease, you looking for a big ass tub of hot grease he carrying. Like, oh shit,
not a tub, a vat. Oh my god,
I was looking for like a vat of hot grease. So when I seen that shit, I jumped back like everybody else, like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's your
and
first
then the nigga
thought.
walked past me, and the nigga had a couple of like, Bibles and shit in his hand, and the nigga like, some cans behind him. I was like, yo, man, you ain't got no grease, like, but it's working. Hot grease. Yeah, that nigga like peeled through that shit. So
Detroit bombs are special.
yes, they are.
From traveling the country.
I don't know if we probably told the internet this.
Eat 'em up,
I don't know
Tigers.
if we
Eat 'em
did
up.
before, but we're young kids doing dumb shit. Shout out to what's his name? Graves man on fucking Twitter.
You talking about the homie Craig?
Yeah. Is it Graves man? What kind of shit is that? It sounds depressing.
Oh man, don't put him on blast.
No, we're not gonna put him on blast, but we're gonna talk about it. Niggas ain't following this nigga. But anyway, we're down, say yonder, at a parking lot, doing dumb shit. We little young motherfuckers, right? So all I remember is no one has a real gun, but someone has an airsoft gun. It wasn't even a BB gun. It was an airsoft gun. It's like one of them little guns with the damn Nerf pellets and shit, but it's like pressurized by like CO2 canisters, right? So speaking of Detroit bums is tough. We need to make a shirt that says like Detroit bums.
Detroit
bums versus everybody or some shit.
Hey, you can't put that out there.
Listen.
We're gonna still idea fucking with you now.
Yeah, BTF shirt. It's coming soon.
Bums versus everybody.
Detroit bums. So, you see bums, they normally what? Collecting cans and shit. They had the marathons, they had the Shell gas
They're just
stations.
trying to make it.
They just outside collecting blueberry, Faygo pop bottles and shit. All day they spend in bags. And I don't know where they get these clear bags from either, right? Do they just like stock up on clear bags with shit? So anyway, such a Craig sees a bum and was like, yo, I'll be right back. And we're like, yo, where you going? So he goes maybe about 70 to 80 feet down yonder. Then we see such a Craig pull an airsoft gun, but to the bum, who the fuck knows this is an airsoft gun because it looked like a real gun. So we're seeing it, we're catching it from a yonder, right? And it looks like, yo, this nigga sticking this nigga up for his cans. Then the next thing you see, Craig holds the gun. Bum looks at this nigga, a few words are exchanged, and the bum continues to roll off with his cans. Such a Craig rolls back in a face of distraught, shaking head, and we say, what happened, man? He was like, yo, man, I told that bum, run your fucking cans or I'm gonna shoot you. He was like, yeah, you're gonna have to shoot me. Kept walking.
Shit is real in these Detroit streets.
Shit's real. So that bum was about to die for $22.85.
I don't even think he had $22.85.
He might not have, but it was a cart full of Faygo cans and Sprite cans.
So that's what I'm saying. Detroit bums are
Versus
unlike
everybody.
any other bums.
Like any other bums.
So shout out to the struggle.
BTF merch coming soon. Get your bum shirt. Internets, I want to thank Mr. Curve Gotti, aka Marcus himself, who had to jet up, in the middle of the podcast. That's what we do. Detroit niggas just get up, leave. All right, baby, gotta get out of here, man. Gotta make some smooth shit. Yeah, he'll probably hear this, but it's all good. Make sure to follow him. From Scratch podcast, and that's from scratch. The nigga took all the vowels out, right? So AEIOU is all out that bitch, right? So it's FRMSCRTCH, and again, we'll have that information posted below in the description box. But make sure you follow From Scratch podcast, man. They're doing some great things over there with some great guests. Make sure you're following Blue Tigers Fitted, again, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes. We're everywhere. You're never there. That was an Nas verse on DJ Premier and Kanye and somebody else. Can't remember. Rakim.
Something like that.
Classic. Come on, Tom.
I'm just sitting on the porch.
That's all you are, nigga. Stay out there on the porch.
I don't have shit to
Sitting on the porch. Jumping off the porch.
Yeah,
I
he
was tired,
he
boss.
jumped off the porch.
He definitely jumped off the porch. Says a Sherm. Says a Sherm.
From the field.
From the
It's hot. It's hot out here.
Yeah. Look like one of these niggas been out here working all day. Buck nasty. It looks like it could be one of your relatives.
Hey,
No, when he
Fuck
looked
you,
at him,
he was like,
when he looked at him, that fat, he like,
nah, Jack. He was like, I'm too pretty for this. I'm out of here.
It's still throwing me off seeing him on Power. So rest in peace, Charles.
Rest
Still
in
haven't
peace.
watched
I
it.
still haven't.
Either. I haven't watched
Sherm,
Y'all
season
slipping.
2's at your
Y'all
house
slipping.
tonight.
it. I haven't watched it.
Maybe, maybe not. Internets, this is the Blue Tigers Fitted Show. Scumbag Sherm, regular ass Tom, freshly made beats. We got that smoker's cough. Got them Salem's. I don't think they even sell Salem's no more, do they?
Oh, ask these two niggas.
Winston's. What kind of shit is that? Get some cowboy cigarettes. You want to be a cowboy? Smoke some Winston's.
Right off into the sunset.
Brokeback style. Normally, when I'm not taming my meat, I'll smoke some Winston's. Winston's over here. Niggas smoking Virginia Slims and shit. Yeah, let me get them Slim packs. Looking like a straight bitch. They got 2 fingers out like this. Why you not sucking down cans and sticks, internet? This is BTF Teek. This has been another Blue Tigers Fitted production. And we are up out of here. Peace.